still get chills thinking about the day I tapped on that oddly smooth patch of drywall in my basement, convinced it felt hollow, harboring a secret no one had ever mentioned regarding the old house's forgotten past. My heart pounded as I grabbed a hammer, peeling back the flimsy plaster to reveal ancient, mortared bricks that definitely weren't part of the original blueprints, suggesting a deliberate and deeply unsettling concealment. Behind the bricks, a suffocatingly dark void stretched into an unknown space, emitting a stale, metallic odor that instantly prickled my skin with an inexplicable terror, hinting at something truly horrifying lurking there. Fearing what I might discover, but compelled by an insatiable curiosity, I squeezed through the narrow opening, my flashlight beam cutting through the oppressive blackness of what felt like an abandoned crypt.
The small, windowless room was utterly empty, save for a single rusty metal cot bolted to the damp concrete floor, its presence a chilling testament to some unseen, forgotten inhabitant's grim existence. Scrawled frantically on the wall above the cot were faded, indecipherable symbols, almost like desperate warnings or forgotten prayers, which sent a profound shiver down my spine, suggesting a disturbing history. I found a child's worn leather shoe tucked under the cot, its small size and worn condition implying a harrowing story of prolonged confinement, a discovery that truly solidified my profound dread. I never told anyone about the room, sealing it back up with new drywall, but every night I can still feel eyes watching me from behind that innocent-looking wall, a constant, chilling reminder.
We bought our dream house, a charming Victorian. But after moving in, a persistent, faint humming noise always seemed to emanate from the attic, a perplexing mystery none of us could truly explain. One evening, the humming intensified, so I bravely ventured upstairs, flashlight in hand, to investigate the unsettling sound that seemed to be beckoning me into the dusty, forgotten corners of the old house. Behind some stored boxes, I discovered a crudely constructed thick plywood door, completely out of place with the antique surroundings, sealed tightly with multiple heavy-duty industrial latches. My hands shook uncontrollably as I unfastened each latch, the silence after the clicking echoing strangely, and a faint, sickly sweet scent began to waft from the gaps around the disturbing makeshift door.
The room beyond was tiny, its walls completely covered in thick, grimy soundproofing foam designed to muffle any screams, and the air was heavy with an unnatural, chilling stillness that suffocated me. In the center sat a single old wooden chair facing a blank wall, and etched deeply into the dusty floorboards around it was a perfectly formed, ominous, dark pentagram symbol. Beside the chair lay a frayed, stained rope, coiled neatly as if recently used, and a strange, small, leather-bound journal filled with incomprehensible scribbles and disturbing, crude drawings. I slammed the door shut, relatched everything, and called the police, but they found nothing conclusive. Now every night, I swear I hear muffled whispers echoing from that sealed, disturbing room.
My new house had a creepy old basement, and one corner held a small, locked pantry door, which the realtor vaguely described as just extra storage for forgotten household items and nothing more. The lock was rusted solid, so I eventually pried the pantry door open with a crowbar, revealing not shelves, but a dark, narrow passage disappearing into the earth, emitting a strange, earthy smell. A cold draft swept up from the darkness, raising goosebumps on my arms, a sensation so profoundly chilling it felt like a spectral breath against my skin, warning me away from the unknown. I descended cautiously down uneven, carved-out steps, the air growing heavier and the light from my phone struggling to pierce the impenetrable ancient blackness of the hidden underground passage. The passage opened into a damp, circular chamber, clearly man-made but extremely primitive, and carved roughly into the rock walls were numerous unsettling, crude stick figures. In the very center of the floor, a shallow, dried-up well shaft plunged even deeper into the earth, radiating an almost tangible sense of ancient, silent, suffocating dread. I shined my phone into the well, seeing only blackness, but then a tiny, pale, skeletal hand seemed to slowly reach out from the inky void, a horrifying, impossible sight. I scrambled back upstairs, my heart racing, and boarded up that pantry door. But sometimes I still hear soft, childlike weeping echoing from deep within the earth below my house.
My new apartment was perfect, except for this one oddly small, always locked closet in my bedroom, which the landlord claimed was merely a defunct utility access, conveniently forgotten and sealed. One restless night, driven by an unsettling premonition, I picked the lock with a hairpin, revealing not pipes, but a narrow, dark space behind the plasterboard, smelling faintly of old dust and something else unsettling. I cut away the plasterboard, revealing a hidden crawl space leading into total darkness, the air growing unnervingly colder, as if some ancient, forgotten chamber awaited its rediscovery beyond. Armed with my phone's weak light, I reluctantly crawled forward, feeling unseen eyes watching my every hesitant move from the oppressive blackness surrounding me, making my skin crawl. The crawl space opened into a small, windowless concrete room, stark and unnerving, with peculiar faded graffiti depicting strange stick-like figures adorned with grotesque animalistic features. In the corner, under a thin layer of dust, lay a pile of children's drawings, disturbingly depicting shadowy figures dragging away smaller, crying stick figures, a truly chilling discovery. Among the drawings, I found a small, tarnished silver locket containing two faded, unfamiliar photos of crying children, their eyes wide with terror, permanently etched into my memory. I backed out, shaking, resealed the wall immediately, and moved out that week. But sometimes, I still feel cold breaths on my neck, remembering those children's frightened, desperate faces. Living alone in my grandfather's old cabin, I often heard creaks, but one night, a distinctive thud under the living room floorboards felt oddly deliberate rather than just settling wood. Curiosity overriding my trepidation, I located a loose floorboard near the fireplace, carefully prying it up to reveal a dark, musty void beneath, smelling faintly of damp earth and something unidentifiable. My flashlight beam pierced the darkness, revealing not dirt, but a hand-dug tunnel, narrow and winding, disappearing into the cold, damp earth beneath the cabin, a truly unsettling discovery. I hesitated, but an inexplicable pull, an ancient whisper, urged me forward into the claustrophobic darkness, my heart pounding a frantic rhythm against my ribs, fearing what awaited me. The tunnel suddenly opened into a small, circular cavern, its rough walls covered in strange, glistening fungal growths, creating an unsettlingly alien and deeply unsettling atmosphere. In the center, amidst a circle of smooth black river stones, rested an ancient corroded metal box, almost completely swallowed by the damp earth, its purpose profoundly mysterious. Opening the box, I found only a single petrified human tooth, incredibly large and oddly shaped, accompanied by a folded yellowed parchment with an ancient, disturbing drawing. I sealed the box, covered the tunnel, but now every night I hear faint guttural growls emanating from beneath the living room, a terrifying, relentless reminder of my discovery.
My new condo had this weirdly shallow bathroom cabinet, awkwardly recessed into the wall, always catching my eye with its unusual depth, a subtle detail that always felt incredibly off. One day, while cleaning, I noticed the back panel wasn't fixed properly. It pulled away easily, revealing a dark, cramped space behind, smelling distinctly of damp concrete and something metallic. My phone light cut through the blackness, showing a crudely constructed tight tunnel, just wide enough for a person, extending deep into the building's concrete foundations, unsettlingly hidden. A horrifying thought struck me. This wasn't some maintenance access. This was deliberately concealed, a secret passage created for illicit, disturbing purposes, filling me with profound dread.
Summoning all my courage, I crawled into the tight, echoing space, the oppressive silence and crushing darkness making my heart pound uncontrollably against my ribs, every breath a struggle. The tunnel opened into a small, windowless concrete room, starkly empty except for strange, dried-up bloodstains on the floor and a single rusted child's toy car. The toy car was old, a vibrant red once, but now faded and chipped, nestled next to a barely visible, childlike handprint. Now I live elsewhere, always checking my walls for secret panels, forever haunted by that chilling, forgotten handprint.